Taking another check of our pinpoint weather on this sunny Thursday as we take a live look over Independence Boulevard. We can see that camera shaking just a little bit. Get ready, Andrew, because we have another system coming in tomorrow, right?
Oh, I'm ready, Annie.
You're always ready. It's your job.
I try to be at least. As we get ready for our next storm system on the way, it's not going to be a big one in terms of wet weather across the Carolinas, but certainly going to pack a punch with the cold that's going to be coming behind it. 44 degrees right now on our South Parkam. Winds out of the south at 13 miles an hour, helping to bring in that milder air up at Beech Mountain. Currently, lots of sunshine. They're doing some skiing and snowboarding right now. They're going to get some fresh powder this weekend. And it is going to be cold and sunny here in Charlotte. Only 34. That's the high temperature the first half of the weekend. Get down to 18 in the morning. And then Sunday, we're down in the middle teens, all the way down to 15 degrees, so certainly is going to feel like winter. Now, I wish we could get a little white carpet before we get these Arctic temperatures, but unfortunately for us here in Charlotte, that is not going to happen. Different story, though, up in the mountains. Quiet across the central Carolinas right now. We zoom out, we go wide. There's our next front starting to make its way through portions of the Midwest, and it's going to move into the Carolinas early tomorrow morning. We're talking really early in the morning. And you can see that cold air behind it when we turn on our feels-like temperatures across the lower 48. Bozeman and Bismarck currently feel like about 10 to 20 degrees below zero. This cold air is flushing south and east. It's the land-based Arctic air that we talk about so much when we watch for these really chilly temperatures across the Carolinas, at least compared to our average temps. Futurecast in motion. Clouds really start to thicken later on this afternoon. We're going to stay dry, though, as we head throughout the rest of the day and through the evening hours. Futurecast overnight. It's 1:15 when the wet and wintry weather starts to move in across the Carolinas. Again, brief period of showers before I hope most of you wake up, unless you're our meteorologist Ted Phaeton and the rest of the Queen City News Now squad. But for everyone else, you guys are going to be sleeping whenever showers move through. And then we watch the snow showers around 5 a.m. really start to take over across the mountains, and they stick around throughout the day here. And some of that snow could be moderate at times, especially later on in the morning. And then that snow gun continues to go until probably late during the afternoon, heading into the evening hours. Then for the most part, it will taper off. You'll notice, though, mostly clear skies everywhere outside of the mountains. And then it really starts to feel cold. Check out these feels-like temperatures when you combine the wind and the cold air moving on in. Not too much tonight. Don't see much as we head to your early Friday. But starting after 11 o'clock, feels like low mid-teens across the mountains. Then it gets down into the single digits, and then it goes sub-zero across the higher elevations as we go through the overnight hours and into your early Saturday morning. Feel like about 5 to 15 degrees below zero across the mountains. Going to be feeling probably like the low teens once we get down towards Charlotte. How much snowfall could we see? Again, mountain areas, this could be the one for you. I mean, 7 inches is probably pushing it a little bit in Boone, but would not be shocked to see about 2 to 4 inches there, and again, upwards of 6 inches for some of those ridge tops. So nice little snowstorm across the mountains. Can't get it here in Charlotte. I won't talk about that anymore. All right, temperatures heading down into the middle 30s as we head through the evening hours tonight. Mid 30s across the Sandhills, middle 30s here in Charlotte. Up into the foothills here, low to mid 30s as well, and getting below freezing across the mountains where we do expect those snow showers to move in during the overnight hours. Dog walking forecast tomorrow. It's going to be sunny, but then you see the winds start to pick up as that cold air begins to roll in across the Carolinas. High temperatures tomorrow. We really don't feel the cold air until after sunset, so still getting up into the mid to upper 40s, below average, but roughly around what we're going to see today, only getting up into the low 30s where we do expect those snow showers. Pinpoint 5-day and 7-day forecast. Annie, it is going to be cold this weekend, but then things start to turn as we head into next week. Temperatures start to move up and moving back above average with maybe some showers once we get to the middle part of the week.
All right.